I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. That's right. Barbie animated feature movie was in the works with Illumination and Mattel Studios with Universal, and not Warner Brothers because we too lazy to do because Warner Brothers didn't want to make. So instead, Universal better. Like say goes like the comment with Bob Oppenheimer like 2 years ago was also Universal, but I'm not sure that movie was related. That you Warner Brothers versus Universal. Maybe they might buy. Maybe Universal Comcast buy Warner Brothers. Who knows? Maybe and then not. Probably not. But still, so Illumination, Mattel Studios, and Universal when that the Barbie animation animated film was in the works. So it was actually confirmed because my buddy Harry Thomas Pictures was at, and that made a video about a rumor that the Barbie animation animated movie feature movie was a rumor that it could be works with Illumination and Mattel, but it is true. So it announced on Deadline that yes, that Illumination, Mattel Studios, and Universal Pictures were on board to finalize the deal of the new Barbie movie, but in anime form in theaters. So so you see that kids don't know that the movie was gone huge success, and 2 years ago, this this movie was Greta Gerwig's Barbie, along with another film, Oppenheimer, was came out at the same time. Was the Barbenheimer phenomenon? That movies are both films from distributed by Warner Brothers and Universal respectively, because the latter, Christopher Nolan's gave up in working with Warner Brothers after the disappointing and financial failure of Tenet, because of pandemic and the day release over at HBO Max. But now it's become the highest grossing movie of all time, and Betraying this become the biggest thing ever. Bobby become the phenomenon for young girls and the young boys, mostly Oppenheimer fan base, becoming the nominee for 8 Academy Awards, when including Best Picture, but the best original song was a Billie Eilish "What Was I Made For." Now this is going to be an industry, and Elimination was gone massive. Like 2 years ago, there's a movie called Super Mario Bros. Movie with everyone's least favorite douchebag, then along with beside Pedro Pascal was Chris Pratt, and along with the actor Jack Black, Anya Taylor-Joy, and um hold a second. Johnny Day as well as in Seth Rogen, the guy going. That's my impression, by the way. As Donkey Kong. So that's so yeah. I'm gonna know that Super Mario Brothers movie becomes the highest grossing Illumination movie ever. Well, not Despicable Me franchise. So you see, Barbie movie is amazing, and for 2 years ago, it was a live action film, and I praised Margot Robbie, and especially the cosplayer, my buddy Sam, especially a Russian lookalike, Anitisia, for who made it like it to dress up as Barbies, but Margot Robbie's Barbie character, like he's become popular, and in a hit song like "I Just Can" become phenomenal. Heck, even the Smurfs movie was came to make the marketing team that used the mock teaser promo art, like used the Kennedy tagline, like he doing the parody of Barbie marketing. Kennedy was a thing yet. But still, Bobby also probably now I don't know. Mattel has become the firm for the film industry, um, most like Hasbro did. Like Transformers become the huge sex because of the Michael Bay become a status franchise, as well as the other couple of films which didn't so well, but even gone like movies like Dungeons and Dragons, and even recently the Transformers one anime movie with Chris Hemsworth, uh, Scarlett Johansson, Lawrence Fishburne, and John Hamm and Lom others. But I really love it. But Mattel has become informed in the Mattel Studios. The two films are slated next year, and was a live action Master of the Universe movie was produced with Amazon MGM and Sony Pictures Distribute International, because Master of the Universe movie is going to be stars Jared Leto, and I'm not interested to go to see this because of scandal and all that stuff. I will not trust Jared Leto because he's a widow. And another film was going to be a live action Matchbox movie starring John freaking Cena, and was produced on with Skydance and Skydance Media because of merger between Sky Paramount and Skydance BB. But I would boycott him because since this channel is now officially anti Paramount and Skydance thing guy, because I don't trust him. Hashtag boycott Sky Paramount. Hashtag boycott Skydance. Hashtag fire David Edison. Anyway, and also Apple Film original films. But I think this after the success of one over one because of the box office rate, well, I think Matchbox film might be released through Warner Brothers or maybe straight up Paramount Pictures because of Parent was a merger after merger with Skydance. So we're gonna see what happens. Like I said, I don't trust Paramount and Skydance because of merger and like cancel a lot of stuff. So hashtag boycott. Let's say it again. Hashtag boycott Paramount. Hashtag boycott Skydance. Hashtag fire Dave Edison. And earlier this month, also worth noting that earlier this month, Joel M. Chu, director of Wicked, will onboard list the direct of a live action Hot movie with Warner Brothers, along with got to help us J.J. Abrams' Bad Robot production, as well as other future adaptations in toy adaptations, including Whack-A-Mole, was produced with Sony TriStar Pictures, and Real Master movie was probably produced by a different company. As well, the other projects, including American Girl, Bob the Builder, was already in the partner with Amazon and GN, with Jennifer Lopez was on board the voice and produced, was going to be Latin version of Bob the Burger, but the Latin, it's like they were the Encanto for Disney. Magic 8 Ball, Major Mad Medicine, Pocket, Polly Pocket, Rock and Sock, M Robots, Thomas and Friends, Uno, and Rich Born. So I would say Illumination did be- excited for the new Barbie movie in animation form, and it was confirmed by Harold Thomas Pictures. I love this guy. They did a lot of movie reviews, and they did even do it in fan art, like the artwork thing, not fan art, the artwork of these movies. So check it out. Subscribe to Harold Thomas Pictures. It's from UK. He's from British. He's British, so I would say much love to you, Harry Thomas. And your favorite film, Barbie and Wicked, the first one, and the sequel was in the work was coming in a few months with Wicked for Good. So that pretty much it. I can't wait to say what animation Barbie animated feature length film was what's going to happening next year or in 2027. So good luck, and I just get and whenever, as a wise man once said, you are Barbie girls.